All right, we are live.
All right, welcome everybody to another live stream from Sweat the Bet. We are the co-hosts of the Sweat the Bet podcast and Sweat the Bet YouTube channel brought to you by oddsjam.com. I'm Andrew Kim, aka the Parlay Doc, and with me is Matt, aka Jedi Modi. What is up, Matt? How's it going, man?
It's good. For those of you who, I guess, just to bring back the curtain a little bit, Andrew and I, right before we started recording, we're just rehashing our horrible beats from yesterday. So,
my God,
I'm hoping Monday's a new week. I'm hoping to turn things around after just a terrible Sunday.
I'm a Korean, but as a Filipino friend of mine would say, my God, it was terrible, man. It was just all I can hang my hat on, literally, is the Ravens spread. That's it.
Yeah.
So, minus that, Chiefs let me down in a game they should have won. Bills let me down in a game they should have won. Hats off to the Miami defense. And of course, I mean, for those who just follow me on Twitter, not on our podcast, I'm like 1 TD each team, each half in a game where the secondary is banged up for the Bills. I'm like, oh, this is a lock. And of course, I drag Matt into this nonsense. And I'm like, this is easy bet, man. Easy bet. Touchdown from each team, each half. In my mind, I was like, I'm worried Miami can't score. And of course, it's the Bills that can't get a TD in the second half, and that prop misses. Oh, I was devastated.
And not only that, but like Gabe Davis had a drop touchdown. Josh Allen missed a wide open, whoever that was, in the end zone. I mean, I had the over in that game, and it was like 14-14 at halftime. I was like, perfect. This is great. They're just going to keep throwing. It was brutal. It was brutal.
Anyways, guys, gamblers got to have a short memory, so we're going to try. Exactly. Joe Cool says, let's make some money tonight. I plan on making some money tonight or losing more, but I'm going to try to make some money tonight, guys, because that's what we do. Yeah. Oh, God, Luke, that's what I'm saying, man. In my mind, that was an automatic minus. I was worried about the Dolphins.
The Dolphins side of it, yeah.
How the fuck did the Bills not get a touchdown in the second half against, by the way, one of the worst defense DVOAs? One of the worst defense DVOA teams. Unbelievable. Okay, anyways, guys, here we go. Let's hope tonight, I don't know. What do you guys think? The people, Joe Cool, Luke, Highway Ranger, is tonight going to be like one of those wacky Falcons Seahawks games where it's like these are two brutal teams, but it's entertaining with high score? Or is this going to be a repeat of Russell Wilson and Jimmy G just being totally, oh my God, gross last night? I hope it's not a gross game. I'm worried it's going to be. I'm really hoping it's one of these weird fluky, Falcons/Seahawks type of games, but I'm concerned that it's not going to be. That's what
you like randomly just have a ton of points being scored,
out of nowhere. That
would be fun. I mean, can you imagine like a Cooper Rush, Danny Dimes just slinging it all up and down Monday Night Football? That would be fun.
I know. God, I know. Shake it off. Exactly. So here we go. I'm not gonna lie, Matt. I don't have a great feel for the winner of this game, so I'm gonna kick it off with some boosts and props. I am automatic. I don't even care that DraftKings boost. There's the promo. There's a DraftKings promo right now that's up on the promo section. Either Saquon or Zeke to get a touchdown. Either one, plus 100.
That's pretty good.
I'm going to take it because run heavy. Both coaches know what their quarterbacks are, somewhat limited. In the beginning, especially, you have to imagine the mindset is, let's not F up. Let's let them F up. We're going to run the damn ball. So just get close to the goal line. Saquon, maybe either way, screen pass, whatever, run. Zeke, I never know, man, if he's going to get vultured by Pollard or something. But because you get both options. This is either Zeke or Saquon plus 100. I'm automatic max that out. My max, I don't know about you guys. My max is 100. I'm putting 100 on that. That's one of my favorite ones right now.
Yeah, I like that one. I saw another one that DraftKings was doing. It was like you have to go through like BR betting on Twitter. Okay. So go to BR betting. But DK Sportsbook is boosting no score first drive from minus 280 to plus 100.
Oh, okay.
So check out.
But you got to go through BR betting. Okay.
Yeah, check out BR betting. See if you can lock that one in. Okay. Because I think that one's really good. I mean, like these two offenses stink.
Yeah. No, send me the link later if you have it. Yeah, that sounds good to me. I like Adam. Dallas defense anytime TD. Adam? What is that at? What is that at?
I can pull it up on Odds Jam as well. Let me see.
And then Luke, I was about to say that Micah Parsons sack -130. Yeah, I think it might have shifted, but earlier today I saw that. I love that one. I mean, some people are, I think you can argue if you're rush heavy, does that disrupt, the pass rush a little bit, whatever. But Micah's a beast. I mean, honestly, right now, defensive player of the year in my mind is his to lose. So minus barring from injury. I think, Mike is going to get one at some point. I love that one. I saw that one earlier today as well. Luke, I'm riding with you on that one. I have that as a prop. Micah Parsons, let's get a freaking sack. Just one sack, man. I like that one, Luke.
He should be able to.
He should be. I don't see how you don't stop that. I really like the Micah Parsons sack. And I know it's -130, but so far he's been getting one, right? So it's like in terms of implied odds or probabilities, I'm like, let's just get one. I see that as value at -130. So yeah, exactly. It shifted. If you got that earlier, that was great value. If you saw that earlier, so sharp look on that, Luke. I love that one. I saw that. I sprinkled on that as well. So it's already shifted a lot. So unfortunately, but I really like him to get that sack as well, Luke. So good
it's
call.
-200 on FanDuel now. I was just checking it. So the anytime touchdown, if you want to get Dallas, is +900, +950. Sorry, +950 on FanDuel. Yeah.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, it's worth it. Okay, worth like $10.
Adam, okay, where are you, Adam? Adam, I'll ride with you on that. I mean, this is going to be I like that, Adam. That's huge value. I mean, obviously not easy, but if you're a degenerate, I love the degenerate one. So why not? Dallas defense plus right now. There we go. I
mean, that just seems like the perfect, like Dallas getting a touch, like Danny Dimes touchdown.
Why not? I'll do a fifth of a unit, like $20. Fine. Let's go, Adam. I'm riding with you, Adam.
All right. So just this couple of things that I locked in that I like. My favorite player prop was Saquon Barkley rushing yards. I got him over 75.5 on Caesars at +110. I put a unit on it, which I feel like I don't normally put a unit on player props. I normally kind of just cap that out at half, but I mean, he got over 160 or 150 yards in week 1. Week 2, they still gave him 21 carries. He wasn't as efficient with those carries, but the Dallas defense is more known for their pass rush than they are for their stopping the run. So Saquon, I like him to get the 75.5 rushing yards was my favorite player prop that I locked in.
No, I like it. I have a different Saquon one. I know a lot of people are on his yards. I'm actually going to roll with over 3.5 receptions on FanDuel. -113. Maybe it's shifted a little bit earlier, not too long before the show. It's like -113 on FanDuel, over 3.5 receptions. Here's my rationale of why. I mean, again, last 2 games. First game, he got a bunch. Maybe it's an outlier. Got 6 of them. Last game, what did he get? He got about 5 receptions. 3. So 6 and 3. So he's covered it once, missed it once. But I expect with all the heat and all the pressure you're going to get from Micah Parsons and the Dallas pass rush, that you're going to get these not necessarily even schemed or planned, but more like those safety valve bailout passes to him. It might be a pass for no gain, literally. But a Danny Dimes, just bail me out, dump off pass that. If he's already, getting a lot of targets, I think he's been targeted in one of the games even like 8 times recently, that you just got to catch a couple of those cheap ones. And at some point, I feel like they're going to mix it up because they're going to try to key up on the run. And they're going to get pressure, that you're going to get a couple of these cheap, pseudo short Hail Mary, just catch it for me, Saquon type of bailout passes. Yeah. Catch me a couple, Saquon. That's all I need from you. So get Matt's rushing yards and save Danny Dimes a couple times with these cheap passes and get me over 3.5 receptions today.
So I actually do have 2 other player props. One of them is related to that. I also have his receiving yards. So I took his rushing and receiving over. Because they were I took them at separate times, not at the same time, but they're both plus EV when I was looking on OddsJam.
Nice.
Got pretty good value on both. The other one that I really liked was Tony Pollard over 2.5 receptions. So he had 2 in week 1. He had 4 last week. And my logic for this is just like backup quarterback, dump off to the running back. And like Pollard is significantly more explosive than Zeke. Like Zeke will get all the carries. He'll get the red zone work. But when they need a spark, they'll do a screen pass to Pollard. They'll like do like a out in the flat pass to Pollard. So that was minus 111 on Caesar. So not the best odds in the world, but yeah, those are the 3 player props that I locked in. I haven't done an anytime touchdown score, mostly because I just like, it's just tough. This game just sucks. If I had to choose one, I'd probably go Saquon.
Yeah, I mean, I obviously I'm saying I'm taking that promo. If I had to pick one and without a promo, I would just go Saquon. I mean, I don't. The Zeke problem is you never know, right? When they're near that goal line, are they gonna give it to Pollard for that little short pass? Are they gonna let Pollard run? It's hard to tell. It's really hard to tell with it's like a coin flip every time, and every time it's gamblers, distortion, and you bet on one and they vulture with the other, right? So
yeah.
I like the Pollard one. That I was just looking. So he had four receptions
last week and two in week one.
Yeah, 2 in week 1. And then you figure 4 last time, some familiarity more with Cooper Rush, even building more rapport. Yeah. I mean, you just need 3. That's not bad. That's not bad at all, man. I like that.
Yeah. Over 2.5. Yeah.
So what do you think? So Gallup, right? I'm just kidding. This is more just us talking now. Gallup, what he's
out.
He's not playing, right? Is he?
He's out.
Okay. He was questionable at first, and then Schultz isn't playing, right?
Him and Schultz are both out.
God. So I don't know, man. I'm leery about picking a side, but just for the people out there, what the guys who are listening, what are you picking on the sides? What are you picking on the sides, guys?
I still like the Cowboys.
Oh God. I mean,
I know it's gross. I can't live in a world where the Giants are one of 3 undefeated 3-0 teams in the NFL. Like to me, that just can't happen.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, if I had to, I would say Dallas. I mean, and that's a begrudgingly. This is ugly, but they just have more talent. They still do, even though they're decimated with losing their quarterback and other key offensive players. They still have more talent. They just do. They just do. And Micah Parsons can be that difference maker. We'll see if he can just penetrate and get through. I mean, he could be that difference maker on that side of the ball. Yeah, I know everyone's on the Giants. Everybody's on the Giants. And I can understand it. And it's like, there's a small, tiny mini hype train building up, but I'd still roll Dallas if I had to bet a side. It's a stay away for me, but I guess I'd go Dallas if I had to pick between the 2. So
if you had to, yeah.
If I had to, I don't know if I want to. All right.
So we build the
let's go.
SGP.
Let's go. Why not?
One thing that that someone said that I did like is this teaser. Dallas plus 7 over 32. We can if we add those in to the SGP.
Adam, yeah. So Adam's got a lot of nice ideas today. Let's go, Adam. So let's incorporate some of that. All right. So let me build this out. Let's build something out here. So I was looking at projections on like Fantasy Labs too, and I didn't see a ton that stood out in terms of like a
lot of value.
Huge. I was looking just for, like I always do, just discrepancies between set lines and projection models. I didn't see a ton, unfortunately, out there. Yeah. So let's see here. Okay. So let me add those 2 on the SGP.
So I just did Cowboys plus 7.5 and over 31.5 because you couldn't do for the SGP on FanDuel, you can't do you have to do halves.
Yeah, that's fine. So 30.
So plus 7.5 over 31.5.
Gotcha. Plus 7.5 over 31.5. All right. Let's see. Okay.
So I like Saquon to score. I feel like if there's going to be one, it's going to be Saquon. So I feel like adding him as an anytime touchdown scorer could be good.
Like I said, I like that. I like him even though it's not a lot of value as a straight bet. If I had to pick one, I'd say that. So Saquon
plus 105 isn't horrible.
No, that's not the worst. Let's see here. Ooh, what do you think about Danny Dimes rushing yards?
He does run a lot.
I know. 25. I feel like that's an appropriate line, though. It's hard to say there's value there. I think that's right about. Let me see what his
and they don't alter any rush or any alt. I mean,
let me look at his trend from last season.
Daniel Jones. A little scary. 25.
Yeah, I think that's appropriately set. Let me see. I'm going to read back, and this is going back in retrospect to last season. So last week, 21, 25, and then this is last season, 30, 10, 17, 12, 20. So yeah, they put it right around the right place. That's
for what it's worth. The odds game line prices it at 26.5, and they have it pretty much at even money each way. So
yeah,
it's a little bit lower. I mean, we could do. Is there an alt receiving for Tony Pollard?
Yeah, there's a 25 yards for Pollard.
And so that's plus money.
Plus 106. Yeah, you get plus 106 on there. Let me look at his. Obviously, outlier week last week, 55, 14, 12. This is going into last season, 49, 16, 13. But obviously, that was Dak, right? So 55 and 14.
This is more of a Cooper Rush thing. A lot of people, I will say, are high on Noah Brown. Because
Noah Brown.
I'm sure you're watching it last week. Tony Romo hyped him up, basically being like, the second string quarterback gets all his reps with the second string receivers. So, so like we could do 40 plus.
There's chemistry there. Yeah.
So
if you do 40 for Brown, I like the Noah Brown angle, and that's a safer alt line. So 40. Yeah. If you do Pollard 25, that's 1,000 already, plus 1049.
Yeah, I mean Pollard adds so much to it.
Without Pollard, plus 457. Yeah, it's
like 600 cents of it, whatever.
Yeah. Or if you liked, if you like the Saquon rushing, I mean, even if we did Saquon, let's say, honestly, 50 and 60 don't even make that much of a difference.
Yeah, it only works if we did 70. And I don't know how, I mean, I like his player prop over under, obviously like 75.5, but for an SGP, if we're trying to make it safe.
Yeah.
It's tough. None of these, I don't look a lot of,
none of the receivers. I mean, Sterling Shepard. Ugh.
Yeah. I mean, he's like his favorite target, but 40 plus.
Can he reach the target? Yeah.
None of these are great. It's going to be a rough one tonight. That's for sure. Although to answer this question, thoughts on QB interceptions. I like that. I put a half unit on Daniel Jones to get an interception.
Daniel Jones. That was my pick. Daniel Jones. I'd say 1 for him. That would be the one.
Yeah. He's like too easy.
All right. Let me see. Yeah, I don't like Shepard, honestly. I don't know. So are we gonna be ballsy? Should we add the Pollard receiving? Should we add the Pollard receiving yards and just go for it?
The only other one I heard is I saw this on Twitter. Like CeeDee Lamb, performs better with Cooper Rush than he does with Dak. If you look at his history with Dak versus his history with Cooper Rush.
Here, let me see. Let me see what the projection models are showing for CD. Sean corner 54.8 mean all the projection models averaged out 60 yards they're projecting.
So if we did 50 plus, I mean, it still adds our SGP to plus 708.
Plus 700.
Yeah.
Plus 708. That's a lot of passing yards already we're distributing between Noah Brown and CeeDee Lamb, right?
That's true. That's 90 for Cooper Rush. Yeah, you're right. We probably shouldn't do the same players.
Let's pick one. Oh man.
I'll probably just say no. If we're gonna choose one, I'd probably just say Noah Brown.
Plus 450, plus 457.
Yeah. And then should we add one more or just leave it like this?
Well, I like the Pollard angle, honestly, because I feel like he's gonna need some safety valve passes, like you're saying. So I say if we're going to add one more, I'd say we just roll with Pollard, or maybe we just pick another score. I mean, or a passing yard one. If you trust Rush or Jones to hit 200, that's dicey.
Yeah, I don't.
Pollard,
I would say Pollard 25 plus puts it over 1,000, over plus 1,000.
All right, let's do it. Okay, so here we go, guys. Alt total over 31.5. Dallas Cowboys gives us that nice cushion over a key number, plus 7.5. Saquon Barkley, do your thing, get into the end zone once for a touchdown. Noah Brown, keep the heater up, 40 yards. And Tony Pollard, be the safety valve for Cooper Rush at 25 yards, plus 1,049. I like it. I feel good about it.
I feel good. This one's not bad. Game prop over 4.5 sacks.
Ooh, total?
Yeah.
What's the line on that? What's the line on that? I'm just curious now.
Let me see if I can find it. Where is that even in FanDuel?
Defensive, the defense tab probably.
But they have defensive props, but that's all play.
Is it game props? Let me see. Maybe he's on an offshore, but Matt, where are you seeing that, Matt, for the over 4.5 sacks?
Let's see. Game specials? No. It might be offshore.
Offshore.
But let's see, because I don't see. Yeah, I don't see it on FanDuel.
Let me see here. Defensive.
Because defensive is all just players.
Yeah. I'm even on like a props.cash app. I'm like, I wish there was an easy way to show all these right here. Just go to like ESPN. 4.5. God.
Parsons gets that himself.
Yeah. Well, Parsons might be. I feel like Parsons going to get 1.5 probably.
Yeah.
God, let me see. I mean, my gut, without even looking at it, I mean, if it's like even money, maybe. I don't know. That's I don't know if I'd touch it if it wasn't plus money. That's all.
Yeah, yeah, that's fair.
Let me see here. All right. Anything else, guys? So any of the users, any other anything else? Oh yeah. Andrew, did we talk about this one?
I don't hate this one.
Yeah. Let me go through it real quick. I like that one, Andrew, just because if you're looking at some whatever tool you use, but like I'm using Fantasy Labs or Action Labs, they're projecting Saquon mean projections around like 75, Zeke 56. So you're talking 131. So even fantasy projection models, the popular ones, are showing right or slightly above that. So at the plus money, I'm going to take that. So I'm letting you know right now. So I have that boost, and I'm taking the DraftKings promo for one of those two to score. So I'm going to do both of those. Hopefully we get both, and get plus money on FanDuel and plus money on DraftKings for those promos and boosts. So I like it. So I'm riding with you, Andrew. So you heard it here: FanDuel boost and the DraftKings promo. Got them both.
I locked in the FanDuel one as well.
Let's go. Plus 150. Gotta love it.
All right, so we'll tweet out the SGP. We're so close to getting that one to hit on Thursday. I mean, how brutal.
Oh, don't even remind us. We had that, guys. We had that. And then the goddamn, fucking Steelers, man. Fucking Steelers. So.
Can't believe it.
Book called Sharp 42. Cool. All right, guys. Hey, we appreciate it. Seems like a lot of us are all trying to find strange props and angles on this one, because I think everyone's like, this could be a brutal game, and we're all trying to find these weird angles and niche reception and passing props and sacks and defensive touchdowns. So hopefully it's semi-entertaining. I hope it's more entertaining than yesterday, man. That was like a precision punt fest. I could not watch. That was horrible.
Some electric punts, though. Some absolutely electric punts.
Well, like legitimately, if you enjoy special teams, it was an amazing special teams day where they got to shine, but that's not what we're looking for in prime time. Let's be honest. So, all right, guys. So thank you for joining. We love these lively live streams. So join us again. We'll be here doing it. I think Matt, I'll be holding it down on Thursday, and then I think
Thursday and Sunday.
Yeah. Thursday and Sunday, I'll be holding it down.
Yeah, I'll be got a wedding. It's wedding season. You know how it is.
So good luck, guys. Follow us on Twitter as well, Jedi Modi Parlay Doc. Let's hope we can get some cash back after a brutal Sunday, guys. So good luck on your bets. Let's hit some of these boosts and props and promos, guys.
All right, see you guys.